Be honest, does your sales team actually like using Odoo, or are they avoiding it, updating it late, always complaining about Odoo? If yes, then the problem is not with Odoo, they are using it in the wrong way. To be honest, Odoo is designed to make your sales as well as all other actions pretty much faster, to track a lot of data and all such things. But the fact is that in many companies or for many sales team, Odoo is not set up in the right way. Okay, and they are not trained in the right way. So that's the reason most of the time the sales team hates Odoo. So now let's break down the real reasons and see why these people, that is the salespersons, are actually hating Odoo. Reason number 1, too many manual steps. So a salesperson's life is actually a very busy life. Not only a salesperson, every others, but still if you're concentrating on the salesperson, that person's life is really, very busy, because they'll be always dealing with the leads, calls and all such things. So in between this, doing everything manually can also affect them and make them go crazy, right? So for this, we have a fix. Okay, there are a lot of automations in Odoo. In case of sales, obviously they'll be leading with the leads. So in these leads, they can actually automate the leads. They can deal everything in automation. So rather than creating everything manually and changing the stages manually, they can actually do the automations. Along with that, they can use the pre-created templates so that they don't have to create everything from start to end from scratch. Rather than that, they can use the template and make their work pretty much easier. Reason number 2, slow or cluttered system. So there might be, times where your Odoo is actually going slow. Not only Odoo, every software has such a situation, right? So why does this happen? There might be situations where you have a lot of unused apps and data. Once they, are in a junk form, then obviously this is not going to work. So the very first thing that you have to do is you have to clear out all these unused apps and data. You don't need that. Then why are you keeping it there? Just leave it, okay? Leave it apart. So that's the very first thing. Like, clear out all the things that is actually blocking your way of making your work easier. So Odoo has to work for you, not you working for Odoo. So make the situation clear. Reason number 3, no benefits for sales team. See, once we start working on something and when we don't find like we are not getting any benefits from it, then we feel like, why should I work on it, right? But here in case of Odoo, it is going to help you to track whatever things you are doing. Like, once we are working on something and if you see the progress, we'll be very excited to work further on it. So using the CRM pipeline can actually help you out with all these situations. Okay, so if you are a salesperson and you are actually dealing with a lead, then what happens is that every progress can be tracked using the CRM pipeline. So this is going to help you to track your work and how your things are going, and even close the deals very faster. So that's another way. Reason 4, bad training. Imagine you have something but you don't know how to use it. Then what is the purpose of keeping it with you, right? So make sure your employees, like if you are a company with different departments, make sure each employees get specific training for whatever they are working on. Like, a salesperson should get a different training, an HR department should get different training, because Odoo is an ERP where you get all kinds of modules. So we are right now talking about the salespersons, right? For the sales team, you have to give that sales-oriented training for them. Okay, only then they'll be aware of what to do next, how to use Odoo, and that too in a very efficient way, and it should actually simplify their work. Okay, so you have to make sure that proper training is given to the salesperson so that they can make their work very easier from the start to the end. So this is not going to be a burden and they don't feel tired at the end of the day. Reason number 5, forced usage without a workflow. So I think repetitively I'm talking about this workflow. See, that's not a simple thing. For everything there's a way of using it. Okay, now there are a lot of shortcuts in Odoo. That doesn't mean you have to go behind shortcuts every time. Okay, so you might have seen, like, let's take an example of creating a quotation till the end of the the sale order workflow. It is to create an invoice. Okay, so you have the option to create invoices directly as well as create it through the workflow. So which one should you opt? Obviously the workflow, okay? So try to create a quotation, then confirm it, then do the invoicing and then do the payment. So that's the right way of doing it. There is a purpose of following this workflow. So I'm suggesting you all to use this workflow, then only your work is going to be proper. You don't have to make all the things messy, do you? So if your employee, like an employee of your organization, really hates working with Odoo, then the fixes are here. Train your employee properly, keep the system clean, automate the work, and follow the workflows and all such things. So this is actually going to help. Please trust me and try it out, because there might be struggles or secret struggles of your salesperson which you are missing out. So please do reach them and let them know like what the issues are, and let them know what the fixes are for these issues. Okay, so every company who is going to implement all these things or making sure of what their employees are doing really great right now. So that is the fixes that you can get to solve these issues. Odoo doesn't fail. Poor implementation does. So if you do fix it, your employees are going to love it. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.